Hi guys, welcome to the Express channel, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you about top skills that will help you when you move abroad. These skills will help you save money and they will also help you make money, whether you are moving to UK or you are moving to Canada or you're moving to the United States. It doesn't matter, just learn these skills before you leave your country. Very important. These skills I'm going to be talking about has been tested and trusted in different countries, and people are able to make daily living or make their daily earning from these skills. So don't sleep on this video. Make sure you get your pen and paper so you can write down and look at yourself and say, which category or which of these skills do I think that I can learn, and then I can use it to make money when I move abroad. My name still remains Stella, and in this channel we talk about moving abroad. Now let's get started. Welcome back guys. So one of the things I normally tell people whenever they ask me about moving abroad is, what do you have? I normally ask people, like, when you move abroad, what do you think you can be doing? Do you think you just move abroad without having a skill, or how do you want to survive abroad? Because some people just want to go in, they don't really like have plans, like, okay, so when I get there, what do I want to have in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years? Some people just go there, go in, they just want to do anything, probably just want to do what everyone is doing, the status quo. But I don't think it's actually a good way of moving abroad. There was a day I was telling my husband, I said there are different ways of moving abroad. There's moving abroad smartly and just moving abroad. So I'm telling you about moving abroad smartly. So these skills I'm talking about will help you save money and will also help you make money. Now I'll go to talk about this. Number one skill, I'm going to start from the most popular one to the ones that are going to help you in the nearest future. Okay, so number one skill I want to talk about, and it's always something I will talk about, is hair making. Yes, I know a lot of people will be like, oh god, hair making again. Yes, I'm going to emphasize it. I always talk about this. If you do not know how to make your hair, especially you are someone that is an African lady, or you're even an African guy, my god, have you seen men that makes hair beautifully? At times I feel like men that do things that are women's skills tend to make it much better, and then also vice versa. That's my own personal thoughts though. Okay, so I feel like learning how to make hair, not just learning how to make other people's hair, but also learning how to make your own hair helps you a lot. Like the cost of making your hair in the UK, it's about, let's say you want to make just cornrows, when I mean cornrow all back, like call it in Nigeria, you can spend like £35 making that. Then if you want to make braids, depending on the length of the braids, you should be talking about, let's say, between £80 to £100, or between 70 if they want to say, okay, please, I'm begging you, probably will give you about £80 if you want to make your hair. And this is something like, if you learn the skill, you can actually use, maybe if it's going to be what you want to do in your spare time, maybe you don't want to make it into a business, this is what you can use to make money, when you can use, rather than saying you want to go and work an agency shift from the comfort of your home without anyone telling you, I'm going to text you, I'm going to do that. From the comfort of your home with your leg crossed, you can make money from making people's hair, and you can save money from making your own hair. I know my hair is not perfect, but at least I learned to make this one. Yeah, so even if you are already abroad, it's not too late. You can make your own hair. You can start by learning how to braid slowly. Also, if you have kids, imagine you're having 3 children, 3 daughters, and you want to make their hair, even your sons, because guys these days make their hair. So if you want to make your son hair and you have to take your 3 kids, maybe if you have 4, that's 1 boy, to the hair salon, and you have to make hair, 30 times 4 is 120 pounds in just one section. Like, how long will that hair even last for you to keep making that, and you still have to make your own hair? Oh my god. Like, this is something that I would really encourage people. Please, if you can learn this skill, try to learn it. I know once in a while, like, some people still go out to meet people to make their hair. Maybe they want to feel that sense of someone making their hair to make themselves look beautiful and all that. That is good, but at least it will help you save the amount of time you go out to meet people to make your own hair. So I will always encourage people, because that's always on my #1 list. Now, still in the spirit of making hair, I'm going to talk about barbing. Yes, barbing hair. So I have a neighbor that barbs his hair, and he barbs his hair beautifully, and I'm even encouraging him to make it as a business, because people barb hair for like 20 pounds, for like 25 pounds, for like 30 pounds. And you know, guys, most guys used to go and barb their hair like every 2 weeks. Imagine people coming to barb their hair every 2 weeks, paying you 30 pounds, 35 pounds, and you're very good with your crafts. I'm telling you, you're going to be making so much. Especially if you decide to form a community, or you're someone that is very friendly, easygoing, someone that is down to earth. People will always want to come to you. People will always want to come to your place to just hear stories, to just get that comfort feeling, because you are easygoing, and then you barb their hair. I'm telling you, you're going to make so much from barbing hair. So please, guys, don't sleep on this skill, because it will not only help you make money, but it will also help you save money. That's #2. Then #3, still talking about making hair in the spirit of fashion, looking beautiful. Let's talk about those that knows how to do eyelashes. You know how to do, probably a nail technician. You know how to fix nails. You know how to fix the toenail. You know how to paint the fingernails, or probably you know how to do all this microblading. That's the eyebrows. You know how to do facials. My God. Let me tell you something. This is a secret. Is it a secret? I'm not sure. But anyway, most people in the UK love fashion. Like, the UK ladies love fashion. In fact, when you come here, you will learn different types, but at least you already know the baseline, which is very good. They do Botox, they do microblading, different things. They can just say, okay, this weekend I'm going for facials, just for facial treatment. My God, do you know how much people make from just knowing how to do all this? They make so much, and that's so good. The UK ladies also love to paint their nails. Even nurses, when they work in the hospital, they paint their nails. They do this kind of transparent nails, and they look so beautiful. I know I don't paint my nails, but once in a while I do. Yeah, so they paint their nails, and they look like, oh my God, models. Imagine you have both the Asian, because the UK is quite a diverse community. Now imagine the Asians coming to your store, you have the British coming to your store, you still have the African people coming to your store just for your facials, your nail treatment. My God, you'll be earning so much, and you'll be saving so much, because you're going to be able to do it for yourself as well too, and that's very, very good. Okay, so that's something that I always want to encourage. Like, imagine you're making hair, you know, most of the time you're making African hair, so maybe your community or your market is towards the African community, and now you want to compare this to, you are making nails, you're fixing nails, you're painting nails, you're doing facials. Your community or your market is larger now. It's not just restricted to only the African community, so you'll be making so much more. So I'm just telling you guys not to disregard all these hand skills. It's very, very important. Now I'm going to be leaving the fashion section, and then let's come into learning how to drive. Yes, this will be my #4, learning how to drive. It's very, very important. I understand that the UK, they drive on the left hand side, and we drive on the right hand side, if I'm correct, or vice versa, one of the two. But we don't drive on similar side, but the principle of driving is still the principle of driving. If you know how to drive, it's going to save you a whole lot. Yes, it's going to save you in the sense that in the UK, most of the time you take the bus system, and let's say you want to go to work at 7 o'clock and you have to wake up and get ready at 6:30. Then if you leave the house and you get to the bus station only comes, it's not like probably in Nigeria where you just come out, you see any bus, you can hop into the bus will take you. No, there's time for the bus. So if the time for the bus is 6 o'clock and you miss that 6 o'clock bus, it's either you look for Uber or you won't even get a bus that will take you to your workplace. And if you say you want to wait for maybe the next bus that will be in the next 30 minutes, you'll get late to work. And so it's very important you know how to drive, at least to save money for yourself, because the cost of taking an Uber every day to work, especially if you miss your bus time, it's quite costly. Uber is not very cheap. I mean, just very short distance you pay like £10. If you take another one you pay like £15. Before you know it, in a day you are spending over £50 on just Uber. So it's very important that learning how to drive is a critical skill you must learn in the UK. Also, if you want to take transport, let's say you want to use a train, yes, we know we have loads of train, we have different times and all that. Like in the UK, you need to really plan yourself. It's not, especially if you're someone that don't drive like me now. I'm learning how to drive, but I've not started driving. So what you have to do is you have to wake up very early in the morning and prep yourself. At times maybe your work is even resuming at 8 o'clock, and the bus, when you enter the bus, is going to drop you 30 minutes before your time for work. You have to go like that, and at times you spend most of your time at work because you have to take very early bus in order to meet up with your work and all that, probably because the cost of Uber and everything is very expensive, and also maybe the train time also is too early as compared to your work time and all that. So driving is very, very important. Another reason why driving is important is because you can make money from driving. Yes, drivers are making money, and that is the truth. Imagine I say I'm taking a bus of just going within very, very short distance, let's say 10 minutes distance or a 15 minutes distance, and I'm paying like £15 for it. Drivers are making money from this because some of them are either working independently or they're working with Uber, but nevertheless they still make money. Another way you can also make money from driving is by maybe doing delivery. Yes, people that do delivery, they work with Amazon company, you work with all these delivery company. You can even open your own company probably after you've stayed like 5 years and gotten your ILR and you're permitted to open your own company, or if your wife is the one that have the visa and you are dependent. Remember, dependent visas, if you're on a dependent visa, you can open a business even from the very first day you step your feet into the UK. So you can decide to open a driving business on your own, and you help people to deliver things. Remember, when I was about to move into our house, we had to get a van or a car to bring our things down there. So if you know how to drive, you'll be able to do all this, open a small business. That's how some of these Asians make money. They and their sons, they open a company and they do all that, and this is very, very good. It's a really good and legit way of making money in the UK. Another thing you also need to learn how to drive is learning how to drive bicycles, learning how to drive motorcycles. It's a shame for me to even say that as of today I still do not know how to ride a bicycle. This is one thing on my bucket list that I know I'm going to tick off one day. But learning how to ride a bicycle is very good, especially for students. Yes, especially for students. If you're coming in as a student, you know how to ride bicycle, you know how to ride a motorcycle. You can engage into this Uber, delivering people food with Uber, bicycle, even newspaper in the morning, and that's way of making money, easy money. We've picked it, and I mean, we traveled abroad to make better life. We didn't come to be sleeping. So these are tips that I feel like it's very important that you get. So it not only helps you and also conveniences you, it also helps you to make more income for yourself and for your family. So please guys, do not sleep on this, okay? So that's for number 4. Then number 5 skill I always encourage people to know. I'm going to group this into the building skills. That's what I'm going to build it onto. Under these building skills, things like plumbing, things like carpentry, things like electrical. They call it electrician in Nigeria. I don't know what they call it in other countries. So all these things like carpentry, plumbing, it's very, 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 very crucial that you know how to do this. Very crucial. In fact, I wish I can turn my camera now to show you guys our dining table. We had to make that by ourselves. You know, in Nigeria, then when you are in Nigeria, you have like when you want to make your table, you want to make your chairs, the carpenter is the one that will make everything from start to finish for you. If you want to fix anything, make your cupboard, the carpenters are the one that will help you do everything. But here in the UK, I remember when I ordered these things, I was thinking they were going to come same way as it used to come in Nigeria. My brothers and sisters, that was not happening. These people put screw. You know, screw, like I don't mean screwdriver, I mean the screws, the nails. They put everything in one full bag, then they put the wood and all that, and they put manual how to make the table, and I had to be the one making it. I am my husband and also some of friends. So our friends, we have to be the one making our tables, we have to be the one to even make our chairs and so many other things. Even our cupboards in the room, we have to be the one making it. So it's very important that you do that. And you know what, if you say you cannot do this by yourself, you are going to go and call a carpenter to come and do it, and carpenters will charge you. Hey God, they don't charge per kilo, they charge per hour. Imagine they will tell you, oh okay, all right mate, yes mate, mate means friend, all right mate, oh yeah, this is going to cost £50 per hour. £50, Jack Robinson, they will do this thing. £50 has entered their pocket and has left your own pockets. So people charge you up to almost £100 depending on what you ask them to do. Hey, please, I beg, even if it's to sabi small, learn. This is very important to learn all this hand skill, even plumbing. In fact, these days I think our bedroom stuff has been leaking down. We have to call the plumber like 2 times to come and fix it. If we know a little of this skill, this can save us the tiniest bit of money. And do you know how much they charge? They charge us £70 for this. Yes, imagine you fix something for £70 today, the next 2 days you're fixing another one again. Hey, with how much are they paying you with NHS money? So please, if you know how to, if you have this plumbing skill, don't look down on yourself. It's very, very, don't ever, nobody should ever tell you that you're not good enough or your skill is not recognized. I'm telling you, these skills are high paying skills. They even pay more than some medical fields, and I'm telling you this, and it's just facts. And then I had this Nigerian, he's a Yoruba man. He's the one, he has a company, he does carpentry, he does plumbing, he has different people working under him, and he's making it for himself. Yes, so this thing, you can also make money from it. It's not just only about helping yourself, you can also make good money, open a company with it. Nigerians, we are business people and we know that, so anything that will help us make business. So that's why I'm telling you guys to learn this. So, and this is not also for Nigerians as well, for other people, both other Africans and non-Africans that are watching this video, whether you're from India, Ghana, whether you're from Philippines. Ghana is African country anyway. Philippines, whether you're from Asia, any part of the world watching this video, and you know you want to move abroad, it's good that you learn all this handmade skill. Very, very important skill too. If you know how to fix laptop, you know how to fix an electrical things that are spoiled. I mean, before you touch some of the things, you need to still learn how it works, because probably UK style is different from Nigeria style, or different from your own country style. You still go to learn, but little things like how to fix a phone, how to fix your TV if the thing spoil, if something sparks, how to correct it. This is not only for guys, this is also for ladies. Don't think all these things are just a guy's skill. No, I know the lady that does reconstruction of house, and she's making good money from it. Yes, she does reconstruction. She helps to connect some electrical stuff and all that. And in the UK, we're also having new houses every day. people are moving into their house. Like we recently moved to this our house, I think about 3 or 4 months ago. We also have people that move into their own houses every day. So these hand skills are in high demand. They're in high demand. Even if you even enter Canadian Express entry, I know recently I've been looking much into Canada to understand their express entry, their probation nominee program, and I've observed that carpenter work, plumber work, electrician work are always in high demand in many provinces because the market is too big for the existing skill to even quantify or to even be saturated. It's too big. So please, if you guys can learn this, I will advise you to learn it. Very important. Okay, so that's it about the electrical skills. Another skill I want to mention about is how to paint. Like how to paint. Yes, the world might not be the finest of worlds, but well, at least we painted it well. Yes, it might not be finest of all. We tried to some extent, yeah. And we couldn't do everything. We had to call for assistance and we had to pay them £300. In fact, this was only the sitting room. When we said we wanted to paint the whole house, the money they were charging, hey, we just said, okay, don't worry, just paint the one people will see. The other ones, at least the paints are not dirty. We only wanted to just touch it up a bit, but it's still, we'll do it slowly. You understand? Slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, so painting skill is very good. And this, like I've said before in other skills, this is not only a video to the guys, this is also to the girls. And if you think that ladies are not making money or are not painting, all you just need to do is to go and type pin interest and you will see ladies. Even go on TikTok, Instagram, you see ladies painting, making dough from it. And this skill is not only in the UK, in Canada, in the USA, in New Zealand. Hand skills are highly sorted because many people are beginning to lose hand skills. So for those that have it, they are going to be the ones that people are still going to be calling every day to fix, because these things are things that people use every day in their life. It's not something that people don't use. So it's very important that if you can learn this skill, please learn it and pocket it. It will help you. It will help you make money. Yes. In addition to painting, please learn how to decorate. You know how to design a house. Like you enter a room, you have that artistic eye. Maybe there's this thing God has given to you. You have an artistic eye. Now when you enter a room and the room is looking in one way, you just say, I can make this room look better and tusher, and it's even a low cost, but it will look so fine. If you have that skill, if you have that God-given talent, please do not let it go down. Yes, go and learn how to improve on what you have. Even if you don't have it, learn it. Yes. See, it's not all about you don't having the gift. Some people don't have the gift of playing football and they learn every day. Like they say, if you keep learning something every day, you'll be able to know how to do it at the end of the day. So please learn it. Don't mind anyone that is telling you anything. Very important to learn the skill, okay? Still in the spirit of all this architecture work, painting and carpentry and all that, I want to talk about welding. It's still very important. If you know how to weld, or you have an interest, or it's something that is catching your eye, or you think that your spirit or your gift aligns with it, please also learn it. It will help you and it will also help your family. It will help you to save money. It will help you to make money. Please do not sleep on this skill. Alright, now we are done with that department. Let's move to another department, which is cooking. If you know you can cook, if you know you can bake, please do not take this skill for granted. You can work on it, you can improve more. Maybe you want to improve on how to suit international taste. Even if you're not suiting international taste, even if it's within your own taste. I mean, we have a restaurant that's called the English restaurant in the UK. This restaurant started from small and now it has even a headquarter in Dubai as well. The man has grown big. We also have small businesses. Like at times I can just be at home now. I say, oh God, I feel like eating authentic Nigeria food. It's been a while, and I can just go down with my friends and my family to go and taste this, because it's not like in Nigeria whereby you probably have time to have this gathering gatherings all the time, or every Sunday. People are always working. Even that Sunday, people are still working. So people always try to that feeling of, oh, let's come together and go to this eatery to go and eat some food. So imagine you are the one that have the skill of cooking and you've opened an eatery. People will always come down here, and you've made your environment kind of fine and follow the policy of the country you are living in. Maybe they need a license, you get the license, and you are following that policy. I'm telling you, you make good money. And let's say you don't even have the money to even open a store. You can make money from the comfort of your home. How? Let me tell you how you can make this money. They have different apps that you just need to register, and they will come and take the money from your house. All you just need to do is to ensure that your environment is always clean and is following the guidelines of a good clean environment. Okay, so this you just register with, let me use for example in the UK, we have Deliveroo, we have Just Eat. You can register with this company. You cook food, different sort of food, you put it on the app, people order the food, and then you bring it down. Let me tell you, to order rice, the other day I was ordering rice, oh god, my chest. They said jollof rice, it's not even big, very small, 15 pounds. Then you want to eat nkwobi, everybody they calling it, you are paying, they call it special, you're paying 50 pounds, 50. Anyway, they said we are earning in pounds, right? It's fine. So this is the way you can make money. You can also help yourself. So like if you're someone that you love to cook, within your, even you don't even need to go too far, within your cycle, there's some people that are, especially the bachelors, the people that don't even have time to cook food. You can be cooking food in bulk for them and be keeping it and be giving it to them, selling it to them, you know, cook food in bulk that they will have for the week, prep it for them, they'll pay you for it. So you can also be prepping your own meal to help you save money. So rather than you saying you want to go out all the time to eat, your ability to know how to cook and store in the fridge and all that will also help you save money for yourself. So guys, you can see that you are also saving money and you are making money. Very important. Also baking cake, you know how to bake. I know many UK people know how to bake, but some people also would love someone to make their cake for them. Like me now, I don't have time to bake, so if I see someone that can bake cake, I will pay you. And I'm sure as I exist, there are other people that exist like me that don't even have I don't even know how to bake safe, and it's the truth. So yes, I don't know how to bake and I don't even hide it, it's the truth. So it's better I pay somebody to do it because I can't be stressed. There are other skill I have that I want to focus on rather than baking. So I will just quietly pay those people that have that skill. And I believe there are people that exist in this UK and are like me that want to taste that unique cake made from somebody. Do you understand? So it's very, very important to learn this skill. Very, very important. Okay, so that's it about that one. Another skill I would love to talk about, I don't even know what number I am now, or whether I've reached number 10. But I'll keep going because I really want to tell you guys about this. This is something that if you have, you will never regret it. Like if you watch this video, you will never ever regret if you follow what I'm telling you today. Another skill you need to have is photography. Yes, I remember in January when I wanted to, is it January or December? Yes, we wanted to do pre-wedding pics because we got married in January. We wanted to do pre-wedding pics. We decided to go online to go and check for pre-wedding photos. One photo 90 pounds. I say abba, or what am I snapping? Like what am I snapping? They said one photo 90 pounds. And you will still pay for the venue. Abba. I just told myself, Stella, this is not what I will do today. I quietly looked for where I will snap the picture and send to someone to edit it for me in Nigeria. So yes, if you want our photographer's number, we can. It's very, very good. So I just did that because it was quite costly. But not everybody can do what I did because I was going back up. But you really need to do photo. Like some people want to snap. Like if I want to snap for maybe when I have a baby shower and all that, I would want to use a UK photographer. I won't be going down to, or I won't be going that far to look for a photographer. I mean, I might, but I don't know. But nevertheless, photography is very good. Yes, photography is very good. People are graduating every day, the baby shower thing, the birthday thing, traveling thing. People are even doing travel blog. Like with photography, you can do so much apart from just snapping pictures of people and editing them for their birthday. You can also open a vlog, snapping different things that are very attractive, capturing emotions, and people will be coming to your page, liking your page and all that. Very beautiful. You can also do photography from the comfort of your home. Yes, maybe you create a very nice setting within your house and people come there to do a photo shoot and all that. Very beautiful. There was this lady, I've forgotten the country she was in, and she just changed her background to a very beautiful concept whereby people will go there and snap pictures like as if they're in Greece. She also did her swimming pool like that, and she just changed everything to like a photographic concept. It was so beautiful, and people pay heavily just for her backyard. Her backyard, they go there to snap. And she was also the photographer, so she has two skills. One, she decorated, that's she redesigned. She knew how to do interior designing. That's the word, interior designing she did on her background. And number two, she was a good photographer, and people always come there, and my god, she makes so much from what she puts online. And you could even see people in the comment section saying, oh, this is true, I went there, it was so beautiful, her service was so lovely. Please do not sleep on this skill, very important. Okay, spirit of nice skills to learn, I want to introduce the popular ones, which is called learning IT skills. Very important. See, if you don't know anything or you do not take anything today, ensure that you take this part of learning IT skills. IT skills varies. It could be cyber security you want to learn. It could be the fact that you want to learn how to do project designing, video designing, what are they calling it, product designing, or you want to learn coding, or you want to learn how to create a website, how to create an app. Just learn an IT skill, because the world has gone digital. I don't want to use the word is great. The world has gone digital, totally digital. So IT skill can help you a lot. So people are like, oh, what will I do after school? Especially those that come with masters. Do I have to go and learn and be a healthcare assistant? Do I have to? Yes, I'm not saying those are bad, but little IT skills from the comfort of your home. You don't even need to go far. Let me even give you a secret, safe. I hope say they no go catch me for this. A mass speaker for pidgin English anyway. I want to tell something. You know, say they tell una say make una work 20 hours, and that's your restriction. But the 20 hours now for inside UK, if you get skill where you they use, you understand that kind of skill where you get where you they use, maybe you the skill now for Nigeria you they use them, or you they help people online. You know, concern 20 hours. So if you have IT skill and you're doing it online, you understand, the fiber people are contacting you, it has nothing to do with your restricted hours, because restricted hours is your physical work. Nobody say you should not do your online stuff that you have been doing right from when you are back home. So this is a way of making money for yourself. Yeah, so that's why you should learn IT skill. And that's why I'm telling you, sit down, look at, go online, browse different IT skills, look for the one that is connected to you, coding and all that. Learn it, do it, improve on it, keep doing it. I'm telling you, it will really help you. In the spirit of IT skill, this is where I want to bring AI as well. Yes, I know it's not, but AI is where people the world is going AI. Let me use, and AI means artificial intelligence. For those that do not know, it's going to be fun if you don't know what AI is. But AI is artificial intelligence. People are making videos. You see this YouTube video I'm doing, people do not even need to show face. You just need to give a script and they will make a video. In fact, they can even make a video with me talking and I'm not the one. Like, I didn't do the video, I just gave the AI, or with the AI they will just replicate me talking, and it was just a script I gave to them. So AI is mad these days. People are using AI for project work, people are using AI for product designing, people are using AI for different phase of life. So let's say you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you are an accountant, you are a website designer, website developer, you are an engineer, whatever profession you are, please go and learn the AI in regards to your field, because in the nearest future the world is going AI, and only those with AI skills will be recognized as people that are moving towards the next level. As the world is changing, you make sure that you are not left behind. You make sure that you are evolving with the world. Whatever thing you are doing now, make sure AI is included in it. In fact, just sit down and be thinking, how can I use AI in my skill? How can I use AI in my skill? And I'm telling you, you'll be among the one. When people are saying that there's no work, you just like, in fact, you will open a channel teaching them about how you use AI to make money. And if you think I'm joking, just go on YouTube now and search for yourself, how can I use AI to make a video, and you will see it, and people will explain to you how you can do it. So guys, do not sleep on this. Is very, very important. You need to make money for yourself, make yourself comfortable, make money for your family and all that, and it's very, very important. Now, one other thing I want to tell you guys is learning how to communicate. Yes, and I'm going to do a separate video on this particularly, because I feel like this is something immigrants are I won't say all, but most immigrants, they come in with a fire to the UK and or to abroad, and because of one or two hinges whereby people begin to give their negative attitude, they just withdraw into themselves, and that's not very, very good. Even me myself, it affected me, and it's something that I'm really working on to overcome these days. Communication skill is very, very important. Learn communication skills. Yes, communication skills could be verbal, communication skill could be non-verbal. There are different types of communication skills. Non-verbal communication skill include learning how to write, writing skill. Are you a good storyteller? If you know how to tell stories and you can create content stories on Instagram, you can create content story. You just create a story. Something happened to this person one day. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Those are stories you are creating, stories, and people will be coming to your page to comment. The more people come to your page to comment, you're making money from it, even on Twitter as well too. Learn how to have a good content writing. Imagine you have applied for a job, and then you want to follow up. You want to ensure that the kind of email you are sending to the employer is something that will stimulate an interest in you, something that is captivating. Make sure you have a good CV, and that also includes having a good content writing skill. If you don't know how to create a good CV to get a good job, Express Med Global Services are doing international CV, and our email is going to be displayed on the screen. You can contact us. We'll help you create a standard CV to get that job for you to go out, especially if you don't know how to have a good international CV. But this is very important, yes, because when you graduate from or when you come as a master's student, or even if you come through work and your work is not a place that is convenient for you, you want to try something else, try something new, but you don't know how to transfer the skill you have. Let's say you are a nurse and you want to transfer into IT. You don't know how to create a CV that will help you do or ensure that your transferable skills are included. This is where content writing comes in. Very, very important, content writing. So please, it's very important that you learn this skill, okay? Very important. It's also good, not just only for, it's also for emails, also make people recognize, especially if you're at work, when you're communicating with your ward managers, communicating with your seniors at work, your ability to use a very good content can make or break you. Yes, you can have a problem with somebody, but the way you give the content makes them feel like, yes, this person is someone that is reliable and trustworthy. Now, apart from non-verbal, let's talk about verbal. It's very important that the way we communicate is something that is cautious, something that is respectful and in a calming manner. Yes, I know we tend to have, especially from where I come from, we tend to have the same ability to want to talk. We're very vocal people. Yes, we're very, very our voice is very, very expressive. I'll use the word passionate. We're very passionate when we talk. But abroad, I've noticed that they have this kind of nature of wanting people to talk in a calmly manner. They want you to relax. Your blood should not be hotting all the time. Relax and communicate to them like human being, one-on-one. So they want you to communicate effectively. So communication is also good. It will help you do your interviews. It will also help you in terms of promotion. It will also help you in terms of bringing people towards your business and all that. Now, speaking about communication brings in my last skill I'm going to talk about today: learning how to do sales and marketing. And communication, if you're doing sales and marketing, you still need a good communication skill when you're doing sales and marketing. But in terms of sales and marketing, if you know how to have a good content as well, you could do sales and marketing in different ways. You could be the sales and marketing representative for a brand, for a pharmaceutical company. You could be doing that. I mean, imagine you were doing that back home, and you know you can move sales. You know you were able to get massive sales when you're doing it back home. You can apply to companies and work for them doing sales. If you know you don't want to apply to companies and work for them with that type of sales to help them boost their market or push their content, you can go into learning how to sell things online. They have different websites that people can sell things. We have eBay, we have what are they calling it, Shein, that's for clothes. We have Amazon. You can go into Amazon selling. Even within Amazon self, do you know that there's something that is called Amazon Kindle book? You know, I think I should do a video on Amazon how to make money with Amazon if you are outside or if you are out of your home country within the UK. How to make money with Amazon. There is something that's called Amazon Kindle book. You do not even need to have a printing press and all that. Learning how to sew is very, very important. Even your hand skill. If you know how to knit, you know how to knit a cap, you know how to knit a clothes, you know how to grow something, probably know how to grow aloe vera, you know how to make a brand of cream. You can sell them on Facebook Market, and to sell on Facebook Market is free of charge. You don't need to pay. Like at times, if you want to sell on Amazon, you have to pay Amazon. If you want to sell on Amazon, you have to create a seller account. If you want to sell on eBay, you have to create a seller account where they will take a percentage of the money. If you want to sell on some other website, you have to create an account where they will take some percentage. But Facebook is free of charge. If you have a used item, let's say but it's still in a very, very good condition, and you want to sell it, people buy things online. I mean, I buy many things from Facebook Market. You upload it there and then you buy it. You could also go to all these thrift stores whereby you buy things cheap. You present it in a fine way and sell it on Facebook Market. You could also buy things cheap on Facebook Market and sell it back on Facebook Market. Let me tell you something that happened to me. So when I was leaving my former place of work and I was changing jobs, so I decided to sell some of my items, my table, my chair. I sold it for like £8. I was pitying people. Do you know that the next week I saw my item? I knew my item. I saw it online and the person was selling it for £20. The person was selling it for 20 good pounds. My God. Yeah, so people do this, and that's how people make money. I was asking my workmate that she's an African British. So I was asking her, how do you guys make money? She said, have I not heard about selling things on Facebook Market? That she sells some of her stuff, her clothes on Facebook Market, her shoes on Facebook Market and all that. And it's really, really good. So you guys shouldn't sleep on this. And I know I've been talking for so long. I want to quickly end the video so that I won't talk and you guys will not be bored about what I'm saying, but this is very important. I'm going to leave you guys with some other tips that you guys that I'm not going to expatiate on, but it's something that I really encourage you guys to do. If you know how to do things like YouTube videos, you know how to do things like learning skills online, doing online things. If you know you don't want to get into physical things, please learn these skills. Doing YouTube videos and oil well, doing Instagram videos and oil well, learn how to do video editing and oil well, learn how to do photography editing and oil well, and all these are very, very important. So guys, do not say that you don't have skill, do not say that you don't know how to make money. Just simply start by learning a skill. Ensure that you are the best in what you do. ensure that you give quality, and while you are giving quality, still ensure that your customer service is top notch, that people will go and still want to recommend you. Once you're able to do all that, I don't think making money will be a problem to you. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in our next video. We'll be talking about moving abroad and also life abroad. We'll talk about challenges abroad and how you can move abroad, so that when you move, you'll be well informed. You'll not be like we, the pioneers that started with less information, but this time around you are well equipped for the future. Then in the next 5 years, you'll be like, oh, I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm that. Anyway, I wish you always see you in my next video. Bye for now.